Hey there, Red Devils fans! We've got some thrilling updates for you. Please subscribe and turn on notification for daily Manchester United news updates. Kobbie Mainoo has claimed an honor that England legend Gary Lineker never received after just 20 minutes of action for the Three Lions. Mainoo's magnificent form saw him rewarded with a call-up to Gareth Southgate's England squad. And the midfielder's wildest dreams came true when he made his international debut against Brazil at Wembley on Saturday. Mainoo played 20 minutes as the Three Lions suffered a 1-0 defeat in the friendly. But despite the result, it was an occasion that will never be forgotten by the 18-year-old. And to mark his bow, Mainoo was handed a legacy cap by England boss Southgate. The commemorative item was first adopted by the FA in 2019 to mark the 1,000th national team game. Debutants have been receiving a legacy cap since September 2021, while former players continue to be recognized for their incredible efforts in years gone by. Newcastle legend Alan Shearer became the most recent England icon to receive one on Saturday. He netted 30 goals in 63 games and is widely considered to be one of the country's greatest ever strikers. However, good pal Lineker is still waiting to receive his own legacy cap, despite scoring 48 goals in 80 games for England. The former Leicester hero admitted he didn't know it was a thing, as he congratulated Shearer on the Rest is Football podcast. But he couldn't resist poking fun at his friend's reward, saying, "We were all at Wembley for the England-Brazil game. There was a special event to celebrate the life of Terry Venables, and our very own Alan Shearer even picked up his legacy England cap. Tell us what that is, Alan, because I haven't got one yet. I didn't even know it was a thing," Shearer noted. "I wasn't quite sure what it was. I had to do some digging about. I'm the 1,040th person to have represented England, and that's what the legacy cap is. Haven't got a clue what the other numbers are," Lineker quipped. "I think they do it in terms of ability, Alan." Meanwhile, England boss Southgate admits Mainoo has a great chance of gate-crashing his Euros squad. The gaffer revealed, "We have looked at both of those things in training across the week, so definitely Kobbie has a chance. In terms of progress into our squad, he is benefiting because we are not as rich in resources in that area. But we are really happy to see how he has dealt with training, and we see things he can bring already. I am mindful that we have to look after him and make sure his development is at the right speed. But the opportunities are there. He seems very calm. You can see he is taking everything in. Talking to him tactically, he seems able to take all those concepts on. A lot of young players now, with their academy education, are able to do that. You can see his comfort with the ball and receiving in tight areas. There are a lot of steps being taken in a short period of time, but you saw in his cameo some of his qualities. I think sometimes, with the really young ones, they are not even thinking about that. It is a beautiful, innocent moment when he is just in the flow and lapping up opportunities as they come, again and again. Man United given a clear response after setting out Mason Greenwood transfer demands. Mason Greenwood could leave Manchester United on a permanent deal this summer, and Atletico Madrid are not fond of the Red Devils' reported asking price for the forward. Atletico Madrid have been left shocked with Manchester United asking for more than £50 million for Mason Greenwood. Greenwood, who's 22, has spent the current campaign on loan at Getafe and has impressed, plundering 8 goals and providing 5 assists in 27 matches. His spell in La Liga comes after United completed an internal investigation after charges against the England forward of attempted rape, controlling and coercive behavior, and assault were dropped by the Crown Prosecution Service in February of 2023. Getafe are hoping to keep Greenwood on loan again for another season, but United have decided they want a fee for the striker if they are going to part ways this summer. And it's understood Greenwood has received interest from a number of other clubs, including Atletico. But according to Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo, Diego Simeone's side are stunned by United's outrageous asking price. They claim the Red Devils want 51.3 million for Greenwood, which would represent their 4th most expensive sale ever behind Cristiano Ronaldo, Romelu Lukaku, and Angel Di Maria. Greenwood has not played United since January 2022, and Sir Jim Radcliffe is yet to make a decision on whether to regenerate the academy graduate back into the first-team fold at Old Trafford or sell him. Radcliffe said last month, "We will make a decision." Correct. All I can do is talk about the principle of how we will approach decisions like that. Is he the right type of footballer? Are we happy with is he a good person or not? He's a Manchester United footballer, so we are in charge of football. So the answer is, yeah, we have to make decisions. It's quite clear we have to make a decision. There is no decision that's been made. He's on loan, obviously, but he's not the only one. We've got one or two footballers that we have to deal with and we have to make a decision on, so we will do that. The process will be, understand the facts, not the hype. Then try and come to a fair decision on the basis of values, which is basically, is he a good guy or not? Could he play sincerely for Manchester United? Well, would we be comfortable with it, and would the fans be comfortable with it? Ratcliffe isn't the only one who has been discussing Greenwood after England boss Gareth Southgate was asked about the talented forward. Greenwood has won 3 Lions cap to his name, which came off the bench during their 1-0 win over Iceland in September 2020. Southgate said, "I don't think it's something for pre-Euros. Allowing him to get his career going again abroad appears to have been a good move, but I have to say I have not tracked it closely." Greenwood is contracted to United until the summer of 2025. Again and again. Fans, who will be the next leader? Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Kingmaker decision sparks debate. Erik ten Hag's approval ratings are at a season high after Man United beat Liverpool to fuel the possibility of another all-Manchester FA Cup final. Omar Barada is poised to have a significant say on a possible Manchester United managerial change in the close season. Barada is due to officially take over as the new United chief executive in the summer, and it is understood he would be the de facto kingmaker on any decision taken over manager Erik ten Hag's future. Manchester United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe does not want to intervene to determine ten Hag's fate and intends to delegate to the football expertise of Barada, who is on gardening leave at Manchester City. Barada was City's chief football operating officer until he defected to United in January. The Ineos sporting director, Sir Dave Brailsford, has attended the majority of United's matches since the Petrochemicals Group agreed to a 28% stakeholding in the club on Christmas Eve. Although Brailsford is conducting a thorough audit on United and sits on the football board, a well-placed source said he will not decide ten Hag's position. United would prefer that a settled structure oversee any managerial change, but Dan Ashworth's protracted arrival from Newcastle United is not thought to be imminent. John Murtough remains the football director, but Ratcliffe glossed over his role in a round table with journalists last month. Ten Hag is expected to see out the season with United after an uplifting couple of weeks, climaxed with a raucous FA Cup quarter-final victory over Liverpool at Old Trafford on March 17th. Man United have drawn championship side Coventry in the semi-final, fueling the possibility of a second successive All-Manchester FA Cup final on May 25. Again and again.